were a kid, do you remember those safety and shelter-in-place drills you were taught to stay safe in the event of severe weather? Well, as we age, it's up to us to utilize that information during major storms. And Kristen, you spoke with a woman whose house was actually hit by a tornado, but made it out safely, right?
Yeah, I did. And I'm really grateful that I can share her story today. Rebecca Newman recently just moved back home. An EF1 tornado with winds over 100 miles an hour hit her family home last summer when severe weather broke out across southern Wisconsin. The tornado traveled from Concord to Dousman, Rebecca's home in the path. There was extensive damage to the property, but her family was safe thanks to the steps Rebecca took leading up to the tornado's touchdown.
In late July of 2021, we were forecasting storms.
We have been upgraded now to a level 3 out of 5.
The ingredients were coming together.
Have a plan in place before you go to bed where you would need to go if you have to get somewhere quickly if a tornado warning is issued.
Rebecca Newman was paying attention.
It sounded like this one was going to be pretty bad.
A rare moderate risk.
Everybody went down to the basement and we just kind of hunkered down and we're watching the Olympics and just, keeping up to date on what was going on with the weather.
Storms were closing in.
Our weather radio was going off.
Notice this line is starting to pick up speed.
And then it hit. And it was like the sound of a freight train is no joke. It sounded like a freight train was running through our house and just crushing things as it went through.
The house took a direct hit.
Chaos is probably the best word I could use to describe it.
After a sleepless night, daylight revealed the true scope of the damage.
And just incredible to see what was just a few hours before, and it was gone, just like that. I mean, within minutes, it was gone.
The property took months to repair.
8 months and 2 days.
But no one in the family was injured that night, thanks to Rebecca's preparedness.
I think the outcome would have been very different for all of us if we had been in our bedrooms and not paying attention to what was going on.
Tim Hallbach from the Milwaukee National Weather Service was working that night.
We're really concerned about how do we reach people in the middle of the night when they might not have a whole lot of time to get to their shelter.
Rebecca knows the night could have turned out differently had they not been sheltering in the basement.
I'm not sure we would have all been here to even talk about it, to be honest with you.
Bruce Jones of Midland Weather Radio loves hearing success stories like this one, but he also hears about tragedy after storms.
We hear stories from people who say, I wish we had a weather radio because we didn't have one, and I lost one of my children when the tornado destroyed our home. And that is just absolutely heartbreaking because the system is there, it works.
Yeah, it does work. This is a true success story. Severe weather preparedness works and it can save your life. Rebecca and her family were watching the forecast closely. They were proactive about sheltering in the basement. They had a weather radio and they were getting the alerts on their cell phones. I'm so happy they're all okay and they're back in their home today. Rebecca shared with me a personal motto: be prepared, not scared. And I think that that's really important to keep in mind, but also having those multiple ways to get warnings when we're talking about severe weather.
There are so many ways to do so, right?
There are. The weather radio, one of the things that we talked about in the story, one of the items that Rebecca had, you can pick these up, you can get them on the internet. Midland is one of the companies that makes them, but these run you $30, $35, and this will alert you before your cell phone even goes off.
It's worth it, for your life. You have to think about it like that.
Absolutely worth it. But then making sure that those alerts are turned on your phone, making sure that you're staying up to date with what's happening in the forecast, all really important.
And they just, I'm glad they're okay.
Yes.
But this just goes to show they could not have been here. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yes.
That could have been a whole nother story. So it's good to see the success story out of it.
Yes.
And now we know what to do in the event of that.
That's one of the things Rebecca told me. She said, the bedrooms are upstairs. That's where the kids' rooms are. And so if we wouldn't have been in the basement, we could have been telling a much different story. And so I'm glad that we're not.